Good morning. It is Friday, July 22nd. Not quite ready to start because it's not quite 10 o'clock, but that's what I always do. Come on a little early to say hi and see if any of my peeps are there. If you are, please pop on and say hi. It's a beautiful day here. Again, another hot day. I certainly hope that you're going to find a place to cool off and be comfortable today, and for the whole weekend, and for next week too, I guess. Anyway, I'm all set today. This is going to be fun for me to demonstrate this to you. I'm very excited about what I'm showing you today. So I've lost a little tiny bag that had gift cards in it to Honeydew, and I think my ghost took them and has misplaced them and causing me to be angry. Well, not really angry. I mean, how angry can you get at a friendly ghost? Anyway, it's 10 o'clock. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for popping on. Okay, we will get right to it. I've got two cute cards for you to see today, so let me show you. Look at how adorable this is. First of all, this is the little hippo. Isn't this, I can't even stand how cute. Look at the expression on that little hippo's face. Look at that little eye. One eye is closed, one eye is open, simply holding a cute little posy, sitting in his little bathtub, splashing around. I absolutely love it. It's adorable. The stamp set and the dies are actually a free offering through Celebration, which will end the end of August. So if anybody's interested, this is a stinking cute little set to get. Let me just quickly show you here what this looks like. Here is the stamp set. Three little cute little adorable hippos and cute little sayings as well. They're adorable. I'm going to be using all three of them. And then if you want, you can also get the dies. So you can get the dies, which there are 19 of these dies. Good morning, Barbara McDuffie. Thanks for popping on. I'm just showing everybody the hippo stamp set and the dies that go with it, which is here. Gail Bassett, good morning to you, and thanks for joining us. So anyway, that's that card. And then this card is a card that I copied from Sumo. Oh, by the way, this one I copied from Mary Fish. Mary Fish. This is a Mary Fish original. And then this one is a card that I copied from Sumo. Sumo is a sweet, sweet person, very talented, very creative, and she made this gorgeous Christmas card. So we're going to make both of these today. So let's get started. So I think I'm going to let's start with the little hippo. So let me move this over here. Let me move this over here, and let me bring in all the stuff that we need. Now, this is a little bit of a labor-intensive situation, but not really, not so bad. So anyway, here is your basic white cardstock, already cut, already scored, and now I'm going to take my little trusty bone folder and make sure that I get a lovely, nice crisp. Oh, I am so jealous, envious, Gail Bassett. Oh. Oh, well, okay. I'm hearing the waves. I can hear the ocean. Oh, I'm jealous, envious. Okay, so the next thing I did was I stamped my little hippo in Memento ink on a piece of... Hi, Ree. Thank you for popping on. Lots of people joining us this morning. So here is my cute little hippo. How stinking cute is this little guy? So now I'm going to color him or her. I think it's a her. So I decided today I'm going to use my blends. I could have used, I was toying with the idea. Hey, Leslie, good morning. Thank you for popping on. Thank you. I've got everybody from all over the earth here. So anyway, so I decided to use the blends because I love my blends. So we're going to do the blends. So I started with coloring his eye with a light petal pink, just to give the eye a little bit of color. That's fine. Then the next thing I'm going to do is take my light smoky slate, and I'm going to do light smoky slate, let's see, for this part of his big mouth and nose, and I mean, aren't hippos the cutest? Oh my God. And notice I go in one direction. Somebody told me this a very long time ago, and I think it makes a lot of sense, that if you just go in one direction with your blends, you're not going to pill the paper up, because this has alcohol in it. It's very, alcohol can be pretty aggressive on paper, so you just want to be very gentle. So I just do this in one direction. I don't go back and forth like with crayons, because I love crayons too, but I don't do that with this because I'm just letting the paper very gently absorb the color. And this is all going to blend in nicely. There we go, like that. Like this. That's with the light. This is so cute. This little guy is so cute. This expression and his little nose, his nares are flaring right now. So, or her nares are flaring right now. So I think she's very happy. She's smiling. She's very happy. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more down here. There we go, like that. I love to color. You know that. I say it every week. I was the coloring expert in my kindergarten class. Maybe some of my peers would disagree with me, but that's okay. I love to color. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to take the dark version and I'm going to color the top. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to do this with the ears, just to do the outside of the ears like that, like such. Now I'm going to take the dark and add this in. Let's see. There we go, very lightly. I really love the way the blends just, it's so easy to use them because the alcohol just seeps right into that paper and it places that ink exactly where you want it. You don't have to color hard at all. So then I'm going to do the same thing down here with his little body, her little body. I go between female and male. It doesn't really matter. It's very cute, whatever sex you want it to be, or non-sex. It can be unisex. It could be both if you wanted. Who cares? I don't care. Look at how cute this is. Like I said earlier, I really hope everybody's got something to do today that's going to keep them cool. Obviously, Gail is. Gail's sitting on that beach in Ogunquit under the umbrella. I mean, how lucky are you? You must have had to get there early, Gail, to get your spot, did you? I would imagine, because I imagine the beach will be very crowded today. Well, I don't have a beach, but I have my backyard pool, so I will be in that later on. I have some errands that I have to do this morning. But after I get my errands done, hopefully I'll have a little time to go in the pool today. I have to go see my son in New Hampshire. Okay, so that's that. Then, you know what I did? There's a little tiny piece, area here that I, whoops, let me pull this out, that I colored wrong. So I'm just going to take my color lifter, which I love because it works like a charm. There we go. And then right here, I'm going to take that out too. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to come back. I think I'm going to do the light for inside right here in the belly. Yeah, like that. I should have music on. I love to color to music. Did I tell you that too? That's another little unknown about me. I love to color to music. I love classical music. I like most music. I don't like Kill Your Mother music. Got here at 8:30. Yeah, I'm sure. 8:30. I bet is it already crowded? Is the beach just wicked crowded already? I bet it is. Okay, so there's that. Now, it's time to paint the flower. I think the flower, this little posy, is going to be Poppy Parade. Is this Poppy Parade? Yeah, light Poppy Parade, like this. I love this color. It's bright, it's happy. There we go. And then I'm going to do the leaf in Granny Apple Green, like this, like that. Then I'm going to do the fingernails. The fingernails and the toenails, look at how cute that is. Oh my God, I can't stand it. Now the reason I wanted to do this one first is because I wanted to make sure that this dries. It dries pretty quickly. Alcohol markers do, the ink does dry quickly, but look at how cute that is. Let me get these out of the way. It is full. I bet it is. Look at, whoops. All right, so I'm going to put this little chickie over here for a minute. Now I'm going to bring in the rest of my items. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick. I'm going to get my little silicone mat. And if you don't have a silicone mat, you definitely need a silicone mat. Because I want to show you, first of all of the things that I've already done and cut out with my stamp and cut machine. So, look at how cute this is. I can't even stand it. And then let me bring these little splashes in. I'm actually going to put these splashes on my silicone pad upside down. I think you can see that they are upside down, but they are if you can't, trust me. So here we have it. We have the frame. Now what I did was I took a piece of the 2022-2024 in color designer paper, and I took Orchid Oasis, which is this color, and then I took the Stylish Shapes dies, these, and I took the largest one and the next largest one, and I cut this out. So here is, you just put it in the machine to cut it out. And then you've got this little piece, extra piece for another card for later. So this is a piece that I've already cut out. Then I took the little bathtub. Look at how cute. Do you remember these? We had one growing up. We had one of these that my mother used for various and sundry things. But there's that. Then the little pieces of grass and the larger piece of grass that I cut out. And then the 3 pieces of water splashing. Then I also took the round Stylish Shapes, and I cut this out, this piece in Orchid Oasis too. And then I took a piece of Smoky Slate, 5 1/4 by 2 inches, and ran it through the Splatters embossing folder. So those are all the pieces that you need. So I'm going to bring back my base. Here's my base, and I'm going to very gently pull this to the side over here for a second. I really probably should have gotten my other silicone pads. Well, let me see if I can do it here. I guess I can. Whoops. You know what now? Okay, so, oh, this is at the end. I need a different one. Okay, let me show you. Okay, let me. Hey, Doofus. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now you see what happened here when this is at the end of this snail adhesive, but you can see this little piece of paper that came off the Smoky Slate paper. When you have a piece of cardstock that has a lot of design texture to it, concave and convex design, sometimes when you're using your snail, if you don't go very, 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 very gently, it will come off onto the adhesive roll. So let me see if I can do this very gently. See, I'm going very, very, very gently. I'm really loving this. But if I pressed hard, this was going to pop up and transfer to my snail roller, and I don't want that to happen. So there we go. So perfect. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to put this piece on the left-hand side, orient it to the left-hand side of my card, like this, just like this. Cute, cute, cute. I love the splatters. It kind of reminds me of the water splashing around from the tub where the cute little hippo is. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this back in so you can see. I'm going to bring my silicone pad back in. I'm going to turn my piece of, oh, hi Paula, no problem. Here's a piece of washi tape that I use, because when I do use the dies, and I use 2 dies, I had to use the larger one and then the next larger one. I put a piece of washi tape to secure them so they wouldn't wiggle around as I'm cutting them through my Stampin' Cut machine. So anyway, there's that. So now I'm going to put some adhesive on here like this. I love my silicone pad. I'm going to show you another little trick with my silicone pad momentarily. All right, this goes on next like this, and I'm just going to overlap it a little bit like that. That looks even to me. Okay, there we go there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this circle and again add a little bit of adhesive here. How cute is this? And I'm going to put this right here, like just about like that. Just about like this. There we go, like that. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little tub, and with a dauber and with some Smoky Slate ink, I am going to just give it a little bit of, a tiny little bit of color, just to make it kind of look aged a little bit. I mean, you know how that goes. We just want a little bit of age to it, because it is an old tub. After all, the little hippo is in a tub outside in somebody's backyard, and just adding a little bit of color to it to make it look old, like me. Although I don't have Smoky Slate on. But anyway, all right, there's that. Let me cover this up. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my little cutie pie. God, I just love this. It's so stinking cute. All right, I'm going to put him on with a little bit of adhesive, snail. You could use Tombow if you want. A lot of my friends will use Tombow. That's totally fine. It's up to you, whatever is your comfort level here with adhesives. Now the next thing I'm going to do is bring in my dimensionals, and I'm going to put some dimensionals on my tub. Probably 2 or maybe 3. Nah, 2's fine. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put these on like this. Get in that little tubola, you cutie pie, you little cutie pie. Look at how cute. Actually, I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. Yeah, like that. Oh my God, he's so cute. Then I'm going to add some greenery. Now I'm going to show you a little trick here. I was watching Betty Segosia. Betty is another friend of mine, great demonstrator, very talented, creative, and I had completely forgotten about this little trick. But as I'm starting to use more stamp sets and dies that have little tiny pieces, this is a great way to get adhesive onto the area where you want and not on everything else. So I'm going to take some Tombow glue. I'm going to put a little tiny puddle on my silicone pad, just like that. Actually, let me just spread it out a little bit. There we go. Okay, like that. Then I'm going to take a little sponge, one of our sponges. I cut it into 6s. You don't really need the whole sponge. That would be a waste. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn these upside down. Now, these are upside down, this is upside down, here we go, like that, but this is actually going to go on with dimensionals. And my splashes from my water are upside down. So I'm going to take a little bit of my glue and I am going to use my pick-me-up tool and I'm just going to hold it and I'm going to dab it like this. And then I'm going to get a little bit more and I'm going to dab, whoops, there we go, hold it and just dab that just like that. And a little bit more here, like that. All right, then I'm going to pick these up. You can either pick them up with your fingers or with your pick me up tool, like this. I'm going to put one on here, and then I'm going to put this one on here, like that. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take my little snipperinis. Here we go, and I'm just going to take 3 little edge pieces off like this. Maybe I'm going to have to do it separately because I don't want them to show, obviously. So there we go. Here's 1 and 2 like that. How cute is this? And then this one over here. And then this is going to lay on top of these little greeneries. Let me take these little pieces off. Now, don't waste any of those dimensionals. You want to keep those dimensionals until that sheet is completely empty. You can use these little pieces for lots and lots of different things. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to put this on like this, just like that. And then I'm going to take this last one and I'm going to put it on like that. How stinking cute is that, folks? Now, isn't this a great way to apply adhesive to little tiny areas? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to get my little splatters of water. There's 1, and here's 2. Come on, off you go. There we go, and then this one. The only thing you have to be careful about is to make sure where you're putting your adhesive, you're not going to put a piece of cardstock on top of it that isn't intended for that area, because you don't want to get it. There we go, like that. And this doesn't take much adhesive at all. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to put one is going to go right here, splat, and then this one is going to go right here like this. How cute is this? Oh my God, I can't stand it. And I have to admit, when I saw this, I said, this is really cute, but it's not for me. But then all of a sudden, I started seeing people do things. And when I saw Mary Fish do this, I said, oh my God, this is so cute. I can't stand it. I have to have it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to the side. How we doing, folks? Cute. All right, now Winky. I need some Winky. And I'm going to put Wink of Stella. Let's see. I'm actually going to do this whole hippo in Winky. Gonna wink, except for the flower and the toenails and the fingernails. You can't see the toes because we covered them up. because he's inside or she's inside the little tub. But look at how cute that is. It's so much fun coloring. Okay, so there's that. And then I think, well, wait a minute. I think I am going to, wait a minute. I'm going to do the water drops too, like that. And then I'm going to take my, now we don't have this anymore, but I'm sure all of you crafters have a great supply of this. I'm going to put some shimmery crystal effects on the flower and on the leaf and on the nails, just like that. You know what? I think I'm even going to put it on the water. The splashes. How cute is that? All right, there's that. Now, what I did was I took one of the messages from the stamp set, which says, love you a ton. Look at how cute this is. Love you a ton. And I already stamped it on a piece of white cotton. Ordered enough yesterday just to get that set with a frame. It's very cute. Thanks, Ellen. Thank you so much. So here is this. I'm going to very carefully turn it here because I know that I've got adhesive on this side. And by the way, I'm just going to run this under cold water and rinse it off and it'll be good to go. All right, so here is this. I'm going to take this in. Love my silicone pad. All right, so here we go. And I'm going to put this right on here like this. And then the very last thing that I'm going to, well, not the very last thing, almost, is I'm going to take the 2022, 2024 in color matte dots, which I absolutely love. I think they're beautiful. And I'm going to take one of the dots. Let's see. I'm going to use a, oh, let's see. I think I'm going to use a large size one. And I'm just going to put it right here in Orchid Oasis. There we go. And put this back. By the way, if you weren't with me last week, these are little passport folder cases that Elaine Quinn told me about. You get them on Amazon. They work so nicely for your embellishments. Look at that. Put them in, stack them up in a little shoebox, and you're good to go. Excellent. Okay, so there is my card. How stinking cute. Thank you, Mary Fish, for sharing, but there it is. But of course, I'm not done yet because I have to have an envelope flap. So I'm going to take my envelope, I'm going to add some adhesive, this, just like this, and I took a piece 6 inches by 2 1/4 of the Orchid Oasis paper that matches the frame that I used around the cute little hippo, and I'm going to take my little snipperinis and just trim this out, and there you have it, a very cute card that can be sent to anybody. One of my friends, Kathy, is going to send this to her granddaughter, who will be a freshman at college this fall, and so she's going to send this to her. But look at how cute that is. There we go. Adorable, adorable, adorable. And wait until you see the other cards that we're going to be doing making this little set. Stinking cute. Okay, so let me move my hippo over here. And now let's bring in this card. Now again, this card was one that I copied from Sue Moore. I love Sue Moore. She's such a sweetheart, but she's so creative, just like Mary Fish. But look at how beautiful this is. This is a crumb cake base and then a basic white piece that has been run through the timber embossing folder, and also using the new decal rectangles. I love decal. I didn't even know what decal meant, but it's the old-fashioned way of cutting paper. So anyway, I love the way that that looks. And then some early espresso, and then some of the painted Christmas DSP. So let me pull in the stuff here for this one and show you how to do this, okay? Here we go. All right, so first thing I did, we, not you, me, is to get my base. Here's my base, my crumb cake base. I've already cut and scored it. Blah, 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 blah. You know the routine. You're all veterans. Okay, so here we go. And then, once again, I took the, oh, I wanted to show you those decals. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Oh, I had them right here. See, that darn ghost, you know, really and truly, it's not even funny. It's simply not funny. Well, it is funny because people don't believe that I have a ghost, but I really and truly do have a ghost. Well, I can't find them. What the heck? All right, well, they're called deckled rectangles. They come, I forget how many you get in a package, but anyway, it's a beautiful set to use. So the next thing I'm going to do, obviously, is take this, add some adhesive to this, to the back. And once again, this has got a lot of texture, so I'm going to be very careful because if I press too hard, some of this textured paper is going to roll itself right back onto my snail adhesive, and I don't want that. So there we go, very gentle. Love, love, love your tools. Know when to love them hard and know when to love them gently. Most of the time gently. Okay, put that on. And look at how pretty that deckled edge is. I just love it. It's so beautiful. Okay, next thing I did was I took a piece of early espresso cardstock, and then I took a piece of the painted Christmas DSP. And you, once again, cutting them out with the Stylish Shapes dies. Here we are. Here we are. That's what I used, just like Sue. And then I'm going to add some adhesive to this. Easy, like that. And put this on. I love the edging on this. It's stitched. It's beautiful. It's very crisp. It's clean. I love it. All right, so that goes on like that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move this over to the side and bring this in, because now what I'm going to do is add some of the greenery. And you can use any greenery. I took this from Christmas Banner, and I punched these. I punched 3 of them out, but actually I'm only going to use 3 sections. So I'm just going to let's poke these little holes through. There we go. I'm going to cut this in half like this, and make sure I get that little tip off like that. Okay, so I've got 2 there, and I've got a 3rd one right here. All right, so now this is just placement. So I'm going to, this is the upside, so I'm going to put some adhesive here, and I'm going to put some adhesive down here. And then I'm going to come in with these, and I'm going to put, let me just get that fixed. Okay, so I'm going to put one like about right here. Oh, that was good. Look at that. Perfect. I perfectly placed that adhesive. That doesn't always happen like that, but there we go. All right, that's that. And then I think I'm going to do this one like this. Perfect. And then I'm going to do this one over here on the left, like this. I think I'm going to put it up like that. Okay, now I'm going to add some more adhesive to this. This is all going to go on with snail or Tombow. You could use Tombow. Lots of people like Tombow too. There we go. All right, so this is going to go on. Whoops, get that off. I'm going to put this on just like this. Equidistant, north, south, east, west. Just make sure. There we go. And before I press it, oops, it's off just a little. There we go. Perfect. Okay, there we go, just like that. Then I took a piece, I took the Merry Christmas from Teeny Tiny Wishes. It's retired, I know, but you probably already have this. That's probably been in your stash for 100 years. I stamped it in real red ink on a piece of white cardstock, and then I matted it with a piece of early espresso. And so then I'm just going to simply put this on with some snail. Talk about easy and fast. And then this is going to go on equidistant. Now, one little trick here, if you're really real concerned about getting things exactly correct, then what I do is, and in this situation I would count these little circles. I don't know if you can see it, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. So I have to move this over 1 to the left. So I only have 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's got to go about like right there. Let's see. Yeah, that looks better. Now, some things I'm not this persnickety about, but this I am. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, like that. Okay, so that's on. Then I took, look at these. These are the red rhinestones. Aren't these pretty? I love them, love them. Hey, Betty. Betty, thank you so much. I'm glad you're joining us. I told everybody about your trick using the silicone pad with the little piece of sponge. This is Betty's idea, by the way, folks. So, you know, that's, give credit to Betty. So anyway, I'm going to take some of these, and these do have, oh, there, it's alive. These do have a nice piece of adhesive on the back. So if you're very gentle, you can pick them up and put them on wherever you want to make it look like holly berries. And there's one more like that. How pretty is that? And just press them down like that. And there is my card, copied from Sue. Ellen, she's talking to you. I'm talking to Ellen? Oh, was this Ellen's idea? Well, thank you, Ellen. I got it from Betty, but if Betty got it from Ellen, thank you, Ellen. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so there is that. There is that card. And of course, the envelope needs to be decorated. So I took another piece of the hand-painted DSP with the pine cones. And I have to tell you, you know what? Guess what I just did? Duh. I put it on the wrong spot. But there are no mistakes, not at all. Now, if we weren't on camera here, I would take the time and use my adhesive remover and take the adhesive off that. But that's okay. I can do it this way. Not to worry. There are no mistakes in Stampin' Up. None at all, ever. There's always, it might be a little persnickety issue, but boy, we can fix those issues, can't we? We never have any problems that can't be solved here. This is a solvable workshop, a solvable studio. Does that make sense? All right, so I'm just going to trim this off like this. And lo and behold, I have another Christmas card. So, my friends, there is that. And there's this. Now, on the inside, I haven't decided what I'm going to do on the inside. I am going to put a piece of white cardstock. I always like to have white cardstock or vanilla cardstock on the inside because I just like the way it looks. I think it looks more finished. But I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So anyway, that's that. But I just wanted to show you these two cards. Let me bring this back up over here. Say hi to everybody again. So here we go. Look at how stinking cute that little hippo is. Isn't that adorable? Isn't she cute? Look at that little smile and that little wink. And then the Christmas card. So these are the cards that we're going to do next week. Monday and Tuesday. Monday at 4 o'clock. Tuesday morning 9 o'clock. If you want to come, that's great. Let me know. You can make as many or as few as you want. I'd be happy to have you. If you want long distance packages, we can do that too. And one other thing, I am still doing Barbara's Bucks. If anybody is interested in Barbara's Bucks, I still have a lot of things left, not a ton, but a lot of things left. So you're welcome to take advantage of that because it's buy my stash and then you turn that into an order in the new catalog. So it's like getting twice as much stuff for half the price. And you get to take advantage of Celebration. Okay, Polly, yes, hope to see you on Monday too. Yes, that would be fun. You've been very, very busy with your family. I've been watching on Facebook. So, my friends, again, I thank you so much for popping in this Friday. I hope you like the cards. They're stinking cute, I think. And I will see you. I'm not sure about next week. Thanks, Gail. Have a great rest of the day at the beach. I'm so envious. I'm not sure about next week only because my daughter is coming home this weekend. She's going to a conference and we're not sure when she's actually coming back from the conference to be with us in Franklin. So I will let you know when I do my newsletter this week, okay? So thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy this beautiful day, this glorious weekend. Enjoy next week. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you. Yes, 4 o'clock Monday, anytime from 4 o'clock on Monday and then Tuesday morning from 9 o'clock on. So if you want to come, I'd love to have you. All right, my friends, namaste. Until next week, I love you.